if you didn't have a cell phone? No texting, no calling, no emails, no Facebook, no tweeting. Hard to imagine. We're so connected to our mobile phones. Now take it a step further. Imagine if you didn't have electricity at all. Can you imagine that? About 20 years ago, I made the decision to move with my family and my wife, my 2 children, to a remote farm in the jungle, 7 miles from electricity, 7 miles from running water, 7 miles from the nearest village. And you might be asking yourself right now, why? Madam Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It wasn't because I was joining the Peace Corps. No. Actually, I was at a crossroads in my life, looking for deeper meaning. And I found deeper meaning. I found deeper meaning in life by engaging with life. And that's a message I want to leave with you today. That you can find meaning in life by engaging not more with the digital world, your cell phone, your tablet, your PC, and all these screens that we are constantly touching and connecting to. We can find deeper meaning in our lives by engaging with people, engaging with life, engaging with what's real that's around us. Let me share with you how living on that farm helped me understand this lesson. First thing you come to when you move to a place that's 7 miles away from electricity is, what do you do at night? Sun goes down. You're in darkness, right? No. There are lamps. We lit a lamp. We set the table. And we sat down and had a wonderful family meal. A novel idea now. All the family sitting together, eating together, engaging with each other, sharing stories, talking with each other. We experienced life, meaningful life. After dinner, our kids would grab books. One kid would sit on my lap. Another kid would sit on my wife's lap. And they would read to us until they got tired and it was time for bed. And those are memories that I cherish. Often, I know we ideally dream of time with our kids. But, unfortunately, what do? We squander that time because our kids have digital devices, they can't get away from them. We have digital devices, we can't get away from them. And instead of us spending time together, engaging with life, we're engaging with the digital, with the screens that we just can't stop touching. Another thing that happened on the farm is that I learned to engage with animals as well. I had goats, chickens. I even bought a milking cow. Now, I'm a city boy from Orange, New Jersey. What do I know about milking a cow? Well, I learned fast. The kid that helped me walk that cow 7 miles into the jungle where our farm was, he gave me my one and only lesson. He said, now, how are you going to milk that cow? I said, well, grab and pull. No, you don't grab and pull. There's a technique to it. First of all, you put your thumb back towards your palm. And then you move one finger at a time and express the milk out of the udder. Then he turned it towards his mouth and said, he said, from the breast to the chest. That's what
he didn't.
He gave me a squirt too. I tasted that milk. That was the best milk I've ever had in my life. I said, now this is life. Now I'm really living. Now I'm really experiencing life. We can benefit from this lesson by making sure that we take time to engage, not with the physical, material things, gadgets that we often occupy our time with, but by engaging with those around us. A lot of people now are actually taking time away from the digital, away from their phones and their tablets and their computers, going on digital detox retreats. Yes. And that's something you might even consider doing. Or just make a digital detox retreat daily in your own home. Set aside some time where you're saying no digital devices. Did you know the average person today, CNN reported, the average person today in America spends more than 10 hours a day interacting with the screen. More than 10 hours every day. It's time for us to take a step back. That's not engaging with life. That's not meaningful life. What we have done is actually put a barrier between us and our loved ones. A screen. I've seen kids together in a room, hanging out, and they're all texting to each other. You're engaging with something that's cold, something you really don't touch. Real life is warm, is loving, is caring, is something you can embrace. Time to move on from the digital world. Time to embrace real life. Find meaning in life by engaging with life. Madam Content.